Hello, beautiful people. Don't know what that dance was about. Anyways, this video is going to be my favorite all-time brushes for the whole face. So the face contouring, eyes, concealer, I don't know what else there is, but all of that stuff. Someone had requested it. I forget if it was on YouTube or Instagram, so thank you for requesting that. So let's just jump right on into it. The first one I'm going to mention is, I'm going to go from the face to the eyes to the eyebrows. Yeah. So anyways, the first one I'm going to mention is not a brush, but I thought I'd just throw him in here because it's what I apply my foundation on and my concealer on with. Is of course the Beauty Blender. This is the original one. Ever since I started using it, I have not turned to anything else. So gotta give this little guy a shout out. I always spray him with like MAC Fix Plus and end up like dabbing it on everywhere, and also the same with concealer. So this is what I use for concealer. The next brush is from Morphe. It's a big fluffy brush. It has no name on it and it's just a black big fluffy brush. Sorry if these are like super dirty, but I tried cleaning them for you guys. This one I like to use when I like to warm up my face. So not defined contouring. I just like to put this here and kind of rub it around the forehead and then down my neck. So this is just to like warm up the face for like a quick on the go type of thing. That's this one. Next is this new brush from Morphe, which is the G6. It's a flathead kabuki. I have actually started using this to buff in my cream contours. So I will stay in the hollows of my cheeks and just spread it around like this and buff it in here as well as the forehead and then around my chin, and if I need to go down my neck as well. But if you guys saw my Snapchat, did you guys see my Snapchat about the new product I got? Do you guys want to see it? Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I got the Chanel Soleil de Tan de Chanel. I don't know what the heck this says. But anyways, so I got it. You know, it was, I've been seeing Jaclyn Hill and all these girls using it, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta try this. So I went and I saw it and I put it on my hand, and it was the most amazing, beautiful, gorgeous thing in the world. So I got it. And this, I think it was like $48, and it's a pretty big container and you don't need a lot to use it. So I was really surprised, and it smells amazing. And yeah, so I have been using the Morphe G6 with this since this past weekend. But before I had this, it was just my other cream contours, whether it was the NYX or Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I've really been liking this guy. The next one is, if I want a very, very defined contour, I will use the NARS Ita brush. It is the most perfect brush in the world. The bristles, the hairs are just so soft, and it is so perfect to just fit right here if you want that nice sharp contour. It is just beautiful to use. I know that it was like out of stock for like months and months and months, but I believe it's back. Don't quote me, but check Nordstrom's. And I know Namies carries it, and of course NARS straight from their website. I think that's where I got it, straight off of a NARS website. But yeah, love the Ita brush. The next one is for my blush. It is this little guy right here from MAC, and I can't even read the number because it's kind of been worn off. It's like 12 something something 11. Sorry. It's like a little travel size blush brush, but it's just so perfect for your cheek area. And to be honest with you, I jacked this from my mom. I know. She's not a makeup person, and I saw that she had it. I'm like, Mom, I've been looking for this. Like, can I have it? And she's like, yeah, sure. So, thanks, Mom. Shout out to you. The next brush is an e.l.f. complexion brush. What I use this for is just basically to brush everything off that I don't want off my face. It's very, very fluffy, very flexible, so it's not going to move product around. So I just like do this kind of stuff, and that's literally all I use it for, and I love it. And it's only e.l.f. It's like, what, $1 or $3? So really like this guy. The next brush is from Morphe, which has no name. It is a very small fan brush, which is what I use to do the highlights on top of my cheekbones, a little on my forehead area, down the bridge of my nose, and then on my Cupid's bow. It's very, very handy. I especially like it because it's so small, and also it's very flexible. It's not one of those like very, very stiff fans. So yeah, that's what I use for my highlight. The next the next brush is from Sigma, the Tapered Highlighter F35. Jesus. It looks like this. It's like a not fat, but like a dome, and then it goes into a point right here. This is what I use to set my concealer. So I just grab this and pop this in the corners and just go out like this with whatever powder I'm using at the moment, whether if it's RCMA or I don't know what else I use. Ben Nye, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do that here, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin, just to like do the baking process of it, and then I just go ahead and wipe off whenever it's time to do so. So yeah, like this guy a lot. Now for the eyes. So that was all the face. Now for the eyes, let's start with blending brushes. My all-time favorite, will never ever derive from it, is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, which looks like this. It is a big fluffy brush, so if you don't want to be precise in your crease area, literally, I've mentioned it before, all you do is stick this in your crease and it does all the work for you. Like, it's foolproof. It's an amazing brush. So this is what I use to blend my crease. A new one that I've been using from Morphe, this is the G24. If you could see that, it's more of a longer and it has more of a flexible tip on it. I've been loving this, and I have the whole series of all the gunmetals, but I just barely started getting into them. Don't judge me, but I just started using this, and ever since I picked it up, I have not put it down. It is perfect to get like that perfect precision in the crease if you want to darken your crease like in the socket, and just keep going like round and round, and then you can bring it up and fluff it out. I've really been loving this. So again, that is the G24, and I am going to have all of these listed down in the description box, so don't you worry. The next one is another Morphe. It's M433. This is another one kind of like the G24, but this is a little more precise. If you can see it when I turn, it's very flat, so it's not fluffy all around. It's fluffy like that, but when I turn it, it looks flat. And that is actually really, really good for the crease as well. And actually, I use this a lot for the under eye area. It just does the best job for me. If I want it to look very nice and blended and not so like packed in there, this is what I use for the under eye area. The next brush is the Sigma Eye Shading E55. That's what this one looks like. I like to use this one to pack on any eyeshadow. So if I want a very, very intense eyeshadow, intense pigment, I go ahead and get the eyeshadow off the pan, and I usually spray it with MAC Fix Plus, and then I just pack it on to my eyelid with this one. It's perfect for packing on. Very, very good one. The next one is a Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush. It looks like this. It's flat on top. It is a completely flat brush, and I usually use this either if I'm gonna tight line the top of my eyelid or the bottom. So usually I grab this flat one from Morphe, and I run it along the bottom of the lash line, and then I grab this one, and if I want it a little more smoky, I guess, I don't know, closer to my lash line, I grab that color and I just stick it close to the lash line, and it gives it more like a defined look, if that makes any sense. But yeah, this is a good brush. The next brush is another Morphe brush that has no name, sorry guys, but it's just a simple kind of like a packing, kind of like the packing one I like, just in a super duper, if you could see this, small form. Like, it's the same thing, just super small. And the only thing I use this for is to put my highlight in the corners of my tear ducts, and sometimes on my eyebrow. But yeah, that's the only thing I really use this one for, but I always use it. The next one is Sigma Pencil E30 brush. And I like to use this to smudge out the bottom lash line, and sometimes if I don't have that other one on, if I don't have the other one available to put eyelashes. Oh my god, you guys, seriously? Slow down. If I do not have the other brush to put on eyeshadow on the bottom lash line, I will grab this eye pencil brush. Yes. So yeah, good one. You can actually use all these brushes for like so many different things. I'm just letting you know what I use them for. So if you have other uses for them, feel free, and if you want to share them with me, then please do so, because maybe I could be using them for that as well. The next brush is a Morphe 217 brush, and it's for my eyeliner. It's one of those angled brushes. It's very, very precise. What I do is I use gel liner, so I get the gel liner and then I make sure that it's in a pointed form before I apply it, so I make sure it's precise. But this is what I use for my eyeliner. It's very tricky to work with, but once you get the hang of it, it's like you got it. The next one is a MAC 242. This is what I use to carve out my eyebrows, and if I need to like clean up my eyeliner at all, if I do a wing liner and I messed up and I need to clean it up with some concealer, this is what I use. Sometimes I use it to like conceal blemishes or whatnot. And the last one is my eyebrow pencil. Jesus, brush, people, brush. My eyebrow brush, okay, is the Anastasia 7. This is her mini version of it. I just feel like I get a better handle with the small one instead of the larger one. And you have the brush on this end, the angled brush, and then you have the spoolie on this end. So this is what I use if I'm using her dip brow, the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow, which I did today. I will go ahead and use this angled brush for that. If not, then I'm just using the spoolie off of the Brow Wiz. So yeah, I think I'm done. That was like a lot of brushes, but those are like my all-time favorites, and two of them were some of the new ones, but I have a feeling they're gonna stick around for ages to come. So, having said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and like my pictures and chat with me, and follow me on Snapchat so you can watch my Get Snappy Ready with me's in the morning. They're like super, super fast, and so not like in focus like this is, but I think it's pretty cool because you kind of see like a daily thing of what I'm doing. And yeah, chat with me on there if you guys like. But I think that's it. So thank you again, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Okay, bye guys. Mwah.